looks so much more professional, looks more clean when you have lash models modeling your lashes, okay? Hey baddies, I am back with you with another video. I had to give me a little break from social media because girl, I think we all can relate when social media can be a bit much sometimes and take a huge toll on your mental, right? And yeah, I could not be on social media like that. I had to take a little step back and get some breather going on, okay? I'm going to be talking about how you can work with lash models for your brand so that way your brand can look more professional and more popping. Like, who don't want a popping lash brand, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys how I personally work with lash models, and I can show you some tips and tricks for you guys in case you are new in the lash business. And if you're new to lash models, then I got you, like as I always do. So let's go ahead and get right into it. So baddies, as y'all already know, I'm the owner and CEO of Brand's Boutique, and I sell high quality mink and fault mink lashes. Lashes I have on right now are my mink lashes, and these are Hustla from my site. Everything will be linked in the description box if you guys are interested in purchasing. And yeah, these are my lashes. They are 25, I think 20 to 25 mm. I can't remember off the top of my head. Of course, everything will be in the description, so go ahead and copy you guys some lashes if you guys are interested. But yeah guys, so that's not the point of this video. The point is how to work with lash models, right? It's quite simple. As business owners, right, we want less on us to do, right? Like, we don't want to be doing everything if we don't have to. Me personally, I started out modeling my own lashes. I will insert some pictures on the side so you guys can get an idea of how I was modeling my lashes. As you can see, they're great but not great, right? It's good to start out with. I was doing this for about a good, I would say 4 to 5 months. I was doing my own swatches, is what they're called. They're called swatches. And girl, it just wasn't giving. Like, I was giving for the time being because obviously I didn't have the money or the resources to work with models at the time. But now I have lash models. Then I will have me wearing one lash and I'll have my modeling wear it, and you can see that it looks so much better. It looks so much more professional, looks more clean. It looks a lot better when you have lash models modeling your lashes, okay? You look professional, but also helps with your customers to get a better idea of what they're getting, okay? When we go to, like, let's say Shein or Fashion Nova or any type of clothing store or whatever, like, you will see models, right? You see models wearing clothes, right? You don't see the CEO wearing the clothes. Like, you see actual models modeling the clothes because that's what they're supposed to do. They're supposed to model whoever brand they're working with. Same for us, we are a brand, so we need models just to model what we sell. So as a lash brand, me personally as a lash brand, I need models to model my lashes. You can see why it's so important to have models, because not only it makes your brand look professional, but it also gives a much cleaner look, a much crisp look to the lash, so you can better get an understanding of what the lash may look like on you. It's also important to have multiple models, not just one or two. You really want multiple models, you know, because everybody has different eye shapes and colors and everything like that. It's good to have different models wearing with different eye colors, different eye shapes, everything, because people can get a good idea of what the lash may look like on them. In case they may have that same type of eye shape or color, they can get a better idea of what the lash will look like. So that's really like step number 1 of why you need models, right? Your brand look professional, and it just gives a better idea of the customer. If you see yourself as a brand and not as a side hustle, then you really need to make sure you are investing in your brand and making sure that whatever you are, you know, putting into your brand, you are investing in it and you're making your brand look more like a brand and not like a side hustle, okay? Because we don't side hustle anything over here, okay? We are a brand, we're a business, big business, no small business. So please make sure you guys are taking the extra step, because I know we always want to cheat things and see what we can do ourselves, and that's what I was doing for the time being. I thought I can like do it myself and cut a little corner, but girl, we can't be cutting corners when it comes to our business, okay? Like, I had to learn that myself. Some things you can, but when it comes to like looking professional and everything like that, then some things we have to just go out and just buy it for ourselves, because not everything you can just cut a corner. Let the professionals do it, and I'm telling you, it will save you in the long run. It will make you look so much more professional. I don't keep saying professional. That's the whole point. We want to look professional. That makes customers want to shop, right? Okay, so that's step number 1. Step number 2 is how to find lash models. So it's pretty easy, to be honest. Just go on Instagram. Literally, go on Instagram, you type in the search bar on the explore page, and you just type in lash models or lash swatches or something like that, and you will see a couple of them pop up. Yeah, you just hit them. Well, I'm gonna talk about how you hit them up, but yeah, the lash models, you see all their pages, you see their work. There's tons of lash models out there, and of course not everybody's the same. Some people are more affordable, some people are a little more expensive. You just have to find what works for you and work with them. There's a ton of lash models on Instagram. You just have to type in the either in the hashtag or just look in the explore page and just type in lash model or lash swatches, and you will see a few pop up. And yeah, that's pretty much how you find them. I think there's some on Facebook. You can probably look on Facebook. I don't know, I don't look on Facebook, I just look on Instagram. So yeah, that's basically how you find lash models. You just look on Instagram and look in the search bar and a few will pop up. Now, step number 3 is how to contact lash models. Well, that's super easy as well. Once you've found the lash model that you feel like you want to work with, just hit them up by DM. A template of what I use when I hit up lash models. It's not really that hard, and say something simple like, hey, I hope you're doing well, I'm interested in working with you. You just tell them what kind of lash swatches you want to do. I want to work with you, do 2 lash swatches, and what are your prices? Some of them want you to DM them for prices. Some actually do have their prices in their highlights. If not, you just have to hit them up like, how much is a 2 lash swatch or 3 lash swatch, something like that. And yeah, you just send them that DM. You just have to wait for their response, because mind you, they work with a ton of brands, so you're not gonna be getting a response like in 2 seconds or something like that. They working, like they get that money, so you have to like be patient. It may take like 2 to 4 hours to get a response, which is okay because they're busy. They're working with other brands. It's not a big of a deal. They will get back to you. Once they do, they'll just be like, hey, and this is how much to charge for this, how much to charge for that. Yeah, that's basically it. Like, you guys just talk and see what you guys want to do, and then once you figure that out, they will send you their shipping information so you can send them their lash to do swatches with. So now that comes with step number 4, is how much they charge. That really just depends on the lash model that you're working with. I know personally my lash models charge about $10 to $15 per swatch. Lash videos of them like blinking their lashes, I think that costs like 10. It just really depends like who you're working with. Again, like I really can't say how much they charge, but roughly it's about 10 to 15. It really just depends what you're getting, like there's so many different types of swatches, like it really just depends. If you're doing like something like this, which is like a single eye swatch that I normally would do for my like product pictures, then that would be about 10. But it could be 15. It just depends who you're working with. You just have to just hit them up and just ask like, hey love, or hey, I am interested in your lash swatches. How much is a single eye swatch? You gotta be professional with it. You can't just be like, hey, what is this? Like, you have to be like, hey, how you doing? Hope you're doing great. I'm interested in working with you. How much is your lash swatches? I am interested in a single eye swatch. How much is that? And also, don't waste their time, because I be hearing that some of y'all be hitting them up and you leave them on red because they're too expensive or whatever. If you guys aren't satisfied with the prices, please let them know. Okay, thank you, unfortunately it's not in my price range right now, but once it is, I'll come back and work with something like that. Don't leave them on red, because that's still very disrespectful, and that's wasting their time. At the end of the day, stopping their time to talk to you. You don't want to be rude and disrespectful, because then they probably don't want to work with you if you're being rude like that. Okay, please be professional, care about their time. Okay, all right, but yeah, so that's basically it on how much they charge. It really just depends. I can't really give you like a true answer, because there's so many lash models out here and they all charge different prices, but you just have to message them and they'll let you know. And please be respectful of their time. Don't leave them on red. Okay, all right. Another best thing about lash models is that they also do makeup. Most of these lash models I'm talking about do makeup as well. If you also wanted that included into your brand, like you want people to do makeup with your lashes, then they can do that as well. Of course, that's gonna be more. It might be like $20 to $30, $40 for a makeup look. That's just roughly. I can't really give you an honest answer, but they'll basically do anything that you want with your lashes. I mean, you just have to let them know. I know I did a special request. I wanted them to stack, which is like you put 2 lashes together. You like wear 2 lashes at once. Like I'm showing you right here. It's like one is unstacked and then one is stacked. I did that special request, and of course a special request like that is going to charge you a bit more. You have to keep that in mind. Okay, so this will leave you with tip number 5 of working with lash models is how to pay them. Any different lash models do their own thing. Some may want you to cash app them, some may want you to do Apple Pay, some might want you to PayPal them. Everybody has their own way of receiving payments. They mostly go by pretty much all of them, I think. Tip number 6 is how to ship the products. Once you guys finally figure out what you guys are going to do, they will send you their shipping address. Some do this before payment, after payment, because due to privacy reasons, they'll be wanting to work with them, then all of a sudden they just leave them on red or whatever, and now their shipping information is exposed like that, and you know, that's not very safe, and you know, I can understand that. So do this after payment to guarantee that you guys are serious about this. And so after you send them their payment, then they'll send you their shipping address so you can ship their lashes to them. Basically, it's pay whatever they charge. Let's say you want one single eye swatch, for example, right? So you will send them 1 lash or 1 single lash swatch. Then you just print out their label and then you just ship it off. It's really simple. Like working with lash models is very simple, y'all. They're very sweet. They're very professional. You know, you can even let them know like, this is my first time. So that's what I did when I first worked with them. I was like, this is my first time. I might not be doing something right, but they're very sweet. They work with you, and you're gonna be building a relationship with your models, right? You eventually will start a relationship, and you guys will get closer to each other. And yeah, like I love all my lash models. Like they're so sweet. They're very kind. That's that on how to ship your product or your lashes, something like that. Okay guys, so that's pretty much it of this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please give this video a big thumbs up, and of course if you're new to my channel, hey boo, make sure you subscribe and don't forget to click the notification bell to be notified every time I upload a new video. And make sure you guys comment down below and ask me like anything you want to ask me. I am all open to all questions. I've been noticing I've been getting the same questions in every video. I'm like, baby, did you not see me answering the same question? I don't mind, but it's just like, do y'all not scroll down the comments to see if your question has been answered? Like, okay, but it's no big deal. I will answer any of the questions you guys have, and of course anything revolving around lash models. I am open on my Instagram if you guys want to DM me and ask me any questions on that. Now, same for me, I am busy. Okay, so I might not answer you like that. Just hit me up, I'll eventually get to you. And yeah, that pretty much does it for this video, guys. I hope you guys had a great day, and of course I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, lovelies.